So I'm here with Misha Cirkunov taking on Volkan Oezdemir this Sunday at UFC Stockholm. So first of all, what was your initial thoughts when this fight was presented to you?
Just like any other fight in UFC, every single fight is very, very tough. And Volkan Oezdemir, he's ranked really, really high. He was able to beat Oezdemir, who's an extremely tough guy. He went to decision with the champ himself, John Jones. So Volkan is a very tough guy, has many different knockouts under his belt. Big challenge, and he was next in line for me. He's ranked higher than me, and that's where I want to be. I want to be ranked higher than I am now. I'm ranked number 7 in the world now, and I want to take his rankings, and he's ahead of me, and that fight just makes sense, and very big challenge for me.
Right, and most of his wins have come via KO or TKO. So how do you see yourself overcoming that?
He's a knockout specialist, and I expect a very tough fight. I fought some guys that have very good knockout abilities as well, such as Nikita Krylov. He's a very good kicker, puncher, good grappler. So I feel like I already fought some elite level fighters, and Volkan is also an elite level fighter. I feel like I should be good. There's only one way to find out, is actually to fight, and that's exactly what we're gonna do on May 28th. So I hope everyone tunes in for that.
Okay, and obviously you've got submission victories that's been finished in the first round. So where's that something you're going to be looking to do when it comes to this Sunday?
Of course, it's something that, I don't want to get knocked out, right? So I'm going to do my best, not trying to get knocked out, and try to, whatever happens, maybe I can knock Volkan out, maybe I can take him down and submit him. We'll see. It's very hard to predict the weather, Same like it's very hard to predict what's going to happen in a fight. We never fought, we never trained, so it's very hard to say what's going to happen. I'm just going to do my best. I'm going to put all my skill on the table, and I'm going to try to not let this fight go to decision, and I'm going to hope for the best.
And have you made any changes to preparation for this fight?
I've been doing a lot of training. My training camp started a little bit sooner, and I knew I'm fighting a great striker who throws very heavy punches. So I've been doing work accordingly. A lot of training.
Okay, and how do you see this fight folding on Sunday?
Again, it's very hard to predict what's going to happen. I just expect a very, very tough fight, and I've been working all the aspects of the game. I feel like I'm a pretty well-rounded fighter. I have wins with knockouts, I have wins with ground and pound, I have wins with submissions. So I feel like whatever the fight goes, I feel pretty confident, and we just have to see. It's going to be a very, very entertaining, very exciting fight, and there's only one way to find out what's going to happen. We have to fight.
Okay, and obviously with the light heavyweight division, a lot of people seem to say that it's quite thin right now. So where do you think a win over Volkan on Sunday, where do you think that will put you within the rankings, within the light heavyweight division?
Volkan is ranked as number 5 in the world right now, and I'm ranked number 7. So I feel like if I beat Volkan, I feel like I'm going to be number 5. I think that I'm going to take his spot in the rankings, and I hope that that's going to put me on a map worldwide, and that's what I'm going to plan on doing.
And do you think after, if you do win on Sunday, do you think you possibly could be facing the winner of the main event?
That's a big possibility, 100%. I could be facing the winner of the main event. I could be facing the loser of main event. I could be facing some other guys that are ahead of me in the rankings. There is still a lot more exciting fights, but I don't know. It's not really up to me. It's up to Mick Maynard and Dana White. They're the amazing matchmakers, and so we will have to wait and see what's going to happen May 28th, how it all unfolds, and then we're going to go from there. It's hard to kind of predict what's going to happen, so we just have to fight and see what's going to happen.
Okay, and obviously we got John Jones taking on Daniel Cormier coming up in July. So I just wanted to get your prediction on that fight.
You know, the first time they fought, I was pretty confident John Jones is going to win. But in the rematch, in the second fight, for some reason, I gravitate towards Daniel Cormier. I think that he's been more consistent. He fought more often. And I think that in a rematch, I think Daniel Cormier is going to have a slight advantage. I don't know why, but I really gravitate towards Daniel Cormier.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thank you.